everyone, it's Haley. Welcome to Mom Life Vermont and welcome to another episode of Confessions of a Bearded Lady. As you might not know if you haven't seen any of the other recent videos, but I am doing a long-term hair removal product on my face. These videos, the next couple of videos, are just going to be slightly different because I'm not actually going to be taking my facial hair off, but we are going to be talking about something PCOS related, facial hair related, confidence related, self-esteem related. You never quite know around here, so keep watching. Elephant in the room. I'm currently doing a product review slash take a look at my FabFitFun stuff. That is what these lovely gold, 24 karat gold eye masks are. Love them, enjoy them. I have 10 to 15 minutes to chat with you while they are on, and if you are all excited to see like a full type of product review on these, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments. Today, right now, I want to kind of talk to you about metformin. I did a whole video about my recent experience restarting metformin. I will leave a link to the video on the screen, possibly down in the description. Well, I totally bombed and failed at metformin kind of after that viewing, after all that stuff that had happened there, probably because there was just a lot of stuff happening in my life, lots of stresses going on, so I stopped taking metformin altogether, and part of that has to do with the side effects that come around with it, and I felt like I was not in a place to deal with some really harsh physical side effects of metformin, as well as trying to deal with moving and like stress of my job and just life in general. I felt like I had a lot of things on my plate, so one of them that I could deal with was the stomach issues that my metformin was causing me. Well, here I am. I think I am, for some reason, feeling less stressed than normal, and I'm not sure what that is, but I also feel like I've been taking a deeper dive at myself, looking at what I want, what I need, what I'm hoping for as my life goes on in the world. I mean, I think everyone sometimes just stops and takes a look at where they are at life and figures out where they want to be, and that's kind of what I've been doing recently. A lot of the things that I have been doing or working on or focusing on have been to get myself healthy and happy and pleasant, and that's healthy and happy in mind, body, soul, spirit, world, everything. I just want to try and make myself feel better and happier, and I feel like one of the ways that I can do that is by taking care of my health. On the channel, if you guys have not seen, or they're usually embedded in other videos, much like this is, I am training for a half marathon. In my recent video about my physical, I actually got the approval from my recent doctor to say you can run, and today I had to pick up a prescription for Miss Kensley because she has a infection in her foot. Girl, and ended up picking up a prescription that I was prescribed to take as I run because of some feet issues I've been having that will not go away once I start running, but I've at least been given the okay to run. All of that's very exciting, and all of that leads to being healthy. Now comes the metformin. So the first time I was on metformin was as part of a infertility plan that I had to get pregnant that ended up giving me Kensley. Felt like when I got on it at that moment in my life, I had a very good, my goal is a baby. So some of the side effects and bad things, and by side effects I mean there's really bad stomach aches, your pee is liquid. No, your pees should always be liquid, but your poop is liquid, so it just doesn't make you always feel the greatest. All of those side effects, I think, were just okay because at that point in my life, having a baby and getting a baby was like the most important thing. Fast forward to where I'm at now, and yes, when I originally asked for the metformin back in February-ish, I was thinking about the baby route and wanting to have a baby and needing a baby, not really needing a baby, but thinking about it. That's why I originally wanted to go on metformin, and then life stresses happen and you kind of go, maybe now having a baby is not the best. Yeah, metformin, I was like, all right, if I'm not having a baby, there's all these bad side effects, do I really need it? And the fact is, yes. The doctor who actually prescribed me the metformin this time was an endocrinologist and not an infertility doctor who was helping me with my fertility. Mind you, I had gone to the endocrinologist and the fertility doctor at the same exact time-ish, like within a week of each other, and both of them, one of them, the fertility doc, wanted to do some stuff before prescribing me metformin, where the endocrinologist was looking at my history and paying attention to me from a PCOS perspective and not an infertility perspective, so it actually put me on the metformin to help with my PCOS, unrelated to wanting a baby. So when I started thinking about that recently and wanting to get healthy, I go, I need to think of metformin as something that is necessary for my body and my health to be better, and not just as this goal medicine, as a goal to have a baby. With that in mind, I've decided to actually go back on metformin full speed ahead, get this really going in order to make myself healthier. The end goal here really is one of the things that, at least for me, that metformin does, and I believe this is what, why it is prescribed for PCOS, it has to do with insulin. So many women with PCOS have something called insulin resistance. I am going to be doing a whole video on it. I'm just doing research and looking up stuff. Found out I have insulin resistance. So what the metformin does is it kind of helps regulate the insulin, and by regulating the insulin, it helps regulate all the other hormones in your body. If you didn't know, PCOS is a hormonal condition. It's a hormonal condition, which is basically saying like one of your hormones a little out of whack, which is causing all these other hormones to be a little out of whack and causing you to have all these different symptoms, from hair loss to facial hair to weird periods to not being able to have babies. There's a whole video on this channel, as well as many other videos directly related to PCOS symptoms. Go check them out. At this point, the goal of me taking metformin is to help me regulate those hormones that are going a little a whack in my body, to see if it helps me get all the other stuff that's a little a whack in my body to jive together. Having all those things in here jive, inside the body jive, will hopefully help some of the other things that I'm doing to help myself be healthier and happier work. And by that I mean losing weight with PCOS can be very difficult. We can gain it, no problem. There is no problem getting a couple pounds on this here physique, but getting rid of those pounds is hard. Not saying it's impossible, it is just hard. It takes a lot of work. So by getting on the metformin, it's going to take one of those barriers that prevent me from losing weight or prevent me from staying on a regimen, which is the lack of progress, is let's get it out of there. Let's make it just a little bit easier by taking a few of these a day and kind of like the hormonal issue of my weight gain and my inability to lose weight out of the way. So that way, as I eat healthier and exercise, I can see those results a little bit faster. That's the goal. Some people think that they're going to take metformin, they're going to lose all of this weight. And I have to say, it does not work like that. You might take metformin and you might see a couple pounds go away, but the real goal here is to help it regulate the stuff on the inside, so the stuff that you're doing on the outside works a little bit better. You might lose a little bit of weight on it, but it's not going to stay off. It might stay off. It's not going to last unless you're also making sure you're eating healthy and exercising, which are two things that I'm working very hard on. I do kind of have something exciting, which I have mentioned in some of the videos, but I'll mention here as well, because I know that some of you just watched the confession series, which I love, and I'm fabulous, and I'm happy that you're here. But some of my other videos do mention things that you might miss if you don't check those videos out. I guess if you have questions on metformin, on the journey, on what's happening, I mean, they're huge pills. They are honking pills. If you didn't see the other video, I will show you. They are large. Goal is to take 3 of them a day, but this medicine, since it does wreak a little bit of havoc on your intestinal tract, it's good to take them gradually. So I'm going to go one for 2 weeks, 2 for 2 weeks to a month, and then 3 after that, and the goal is to stay on 3. We'll see how all of it works out. If you guys have any questions about metformin, definitely ask me down in their description comment box, I love hearing from you guys. I love answering your questions, and I love also doing a little bit of research for you guys if you have questions that I don't know the answer to. So let me know down there. Now on to kind of like this exciting bit along the lines of happier, healthier me that I'm working on at this point, at this moment in my life. Tomorrow I meet my wellness coach. I guess I already met my wellness coach, but tomorrow is our first let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's see where the downfalls are. Let's see what the strengths are. That happens tomorrow. I actually got connected with this wellness coach from my primary healthcare provider. He actually works in the same office, and he is like the center, and he works with like dietitians and nutritionists and all these other people that will work together on hopefully giving me some better habits or helping me learn some better habits. He said that he's the accountability guy. I definitely need the accountability guy. So I'm very interested to see how that appointment goes tomorrow. There will be a whole vlog on it. Definitely check it out. It will be fun. It will be exciting. At this point, I think we're done here. As I said, a little bit different videos right now just because of the long-term use of this Go Fuzz Free. It is a facial moisturizer and hair inhibitor. There's definitely going to be a video about my review on that, but that's not this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chat and slightly squirrel moments probably, but welcome to my life. And yeah, so I'm happy you're here. Give this video a thumbs up. It just died. Anyway, guys, let me know down in the comments. Start the discussion. Ask me some questions. I want to answer them. And subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.